Hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Your Review Channel. Today we're talking about mechanical clocks. So on the Review Channel we do all types of reviews, and also we do how-to videos and all types of stuff. So don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below. It does help me out quite a bit. So if you have a mechanical clock and the chime is out of sync, very, very easy remedy how to fix this. Super simple. So I have an example here of an older clock I want to show you. It is running, it is ticking. I did repair this clock. I did find this at an estate sale. I find a lot of my items. It was not running, and a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of oiling, and so forth, and I got it running. So this is the beautiful old Sessions clock from probably 1920, I guess, approximately. It's a great clock, but it wasn't running, so we got that fixed, but it was out of sync, the chime. So if your chime's out of sync and you want to know how to set it, it's really easy. It's not complicated. You can do it yourself. You don't need to hire anybody. You don't need a clock repair person or a clocksmith or whatever. You can do it yourself. So here's a clock here that's actually running, but it's out of sync, and I'm going to show you how to reset the clock so it is in sync, okay? So don't be afraid to touch the clock or move the hands. So it's currently running now, as you can see and you can hear. So let's see, let's put it to at the 6 o'clock and see what time. See this correct? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this clock is 6 o'clock, but it chimed 7 times. Now, why does this happen? Well, the main reason why it happens is because when you wind your clock, a lot of people wind one side and don't wind the other side, or they wind the chime side and don't wind the clock side. So what happens if the chime side runs down and the clock's still ticking, it's going to still continue cycling through the time, but the chime is not going to work. So what happens is that your clock becomes out of time, or the chime is out of sync of the time. So very easy remedy to do that. But also when you do wind your clock, always remember to wind both sides. So keep in mind that when you're winding these clocks, they pretty much run the same. I mean, one will wind down faster because this is, running much further as far as the chimes. So it does wind down faster. So just keep aware of that. Maybe once a week, check, not too tight, and just, when you wind the clock, always just put the key in, okay, and just, this is pretty tight. You just wind it till it's, fairly tight, and you'll get used to it after time, and you can just wind the clock right up, and then that won't happen to you. So the idea is to keep both springs wound so that won't happen. So to correct that, so this chimed 7 times and it's 6 o'clock. So how do you fix that? So all you have to do is just basically move the hour hand, okay? Not the minute hand, just the hour hand. And this is pretty much just sitting on the shaft. It's just pressed on. So don't worry about, damaging. If it's really tight, be very careful, very easily. So my suggestion is to go at the base of the shaft. Don't go at the tip here. If you try to move this and it's really tight, you can bend the hand. So you don't want to do that. You just want to go by the base and just lift it a little bit, and just with your hand, just easily just move it. As you can see, it does not hurt the clock whatsoever. So that chimed 7 times. Okay, we'll put it at 7 o'clock. So that's pretty much it. And then when you're done with that, you can just press it on with your thumbs, or if you have a small little screwdriver, but don't damage the face, and just push it on with your fingers like that. Push it down, and just to reseat it so it sits on the shaft. And that's pretty much how you adjust the chime. Really easy. So let's go check it out and see where we're at now. So let's run this through the cycle. And you can always remove the minute hand. That will not harm the clock. So we should get a half chime here at the half hour, which we did. Okay, and let's get to the 8 o'clock hour and see what happens. Let's just move this to the 8 o'clock hour. Okay, and let's see how this works. 8 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there you go. That's how you adjust the hour. Very simple. Any questions or any comments, guys, leave down below. If you have any specific questions about your mechanical clock, if you're having issues with it, check out some of my other videos about how to oil clocks and how to do this basic cleaning. Again, I'm not a clocksmith whatsoever, but I've found over the years that a little bit of care, a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of oil will get these clocks running. And that's pretty much what it is. You can be bushing them if you want to. You can get into much deeper, and that really clock is gonna be really bad shape for that to happen. From my experience, even this clock here has a lot of movement within the wheels itself or within the gears. It still runs, so it's gonna be really out of a line for that to stop running because of that. So this is my experience. Good cleaning, a little bit of oiling, a little bit of care, dust, things like that. Basic care. Everything mechanical, pretty much. It's not electronic. It's pretty simple. So that's it. All right, guys. Any questions or comments? Please leave down below. Please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. That does help my channel quite a bit. Also, if you do subscribe to my channel, it does help me grow, so I can keep doing what I'm doing to save you time and save you money. And that's what this channel is all about. Okay, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the next review.